Hi students, in this video you are going to study lines and angles part 1. You might have studied in lower class also lines and angles. So just what you recall some basic terms and definitions. What is point? A point is that which has no component. It is represented by a dot. You see the figure, point A, then point B, point C. Just what, keep one dot. Clear? It has no dimension. It has no dimension. Just keep point A. Okay. Then B. Then C. So like this only we will denote the points. Next you come to line. When we join two distinct points, then we get a line. A line has no endpoints. It can be extended infinitely. It can be extended infinitely. You see the diagram. So draw the line XY. Always we will denote it as XY or AB in capital letter. You have to use only capital letter. Okay. When you use two letter, then only how to use capital letter. XY is a line, AB is a line, PQ is a line. Both letters should be capital letter. Okay. Suppose we can denote it in one letter also. That is L, small letter you have to give. If you use one letter, then you have to what? Give small letter. L, M, N, like this we will denote. Clear? So here you see both the end you have arrow mark. Okay, that means it can be extended infinitely. So remember children, a line has no endpoints. It can be extended infinitely. Next come to line segment. It is the part of the line which has two endpoints. It is the part of the line which has two endpoints. You see the diagram. A starting point, B ending point. Or you keep just 2 points. Then you join means you will get line segment. This is nothing but part of the line. This is nothing but part of the line. Here you should not give any arrow mark. Clear? If you give arrow mark means then it will be line. Okay. So you have to give only 2 endpoints. Then you join it. Clear? So it has 2 endpoints. Remember. Next you come to ray. Ray is also a part of the line which has only one endpoint and has no end on the other side. You see the diagram. Starting point P. You have to keep only one point. Okay. Then you draw the line. Another end you give arrow mark. So here PQ is a ray. PQ is a ray. Okay. So here also you have to use only capital letters. Okay. PQ is a ray. So one end only you have direction. Another end point. Okay. Only one end point. It has only one end point. Then it is called ray. Then you see the tabular column. The term given, dimensions given, graph given, then symbol given. Keenly observe this table. First one point you see, there is no dimension. Then we will represent as dot. Clear? Then symbol, that is A. Always we will give A, B, C, capital letter. Okay. Next you come to line segment. One dimensions. 2 dot. Then you join. That is AB. Then you see the symbol AB bar. Clear? No direction. AB you give bar. Then come to ray, one dimension. Ray is also one dimension, one end point and other end direction. You see AB is a ray. You see the symbol also, AB, one direction. Clear? Then come to next line, one dimension. Here also you see the diagram, two directions. Clearly, that means it can be extended infinitely. Then the symbol AB bar, both the side you have to put direction mark. Okay. Next you come to collinear and non-collinear points. You might have studied in lower class also. You just recall, points lie on the same line are known as collinear points, and the points that don't lie on the same line are known as non-collinear point. Remember children, points lie on the same line. You see the diagram, first diagram you see collinear points diagram. You see all the 3 points lie on the same line. That is what? More than 2 points lie on the same line, then it is called collinear point. That's why here points given. Points lie on the same line are known as collinear points. Okay, more than 2 points. You have 2 point means that is a line segment. Okay, so you have more than 2 points. That is ABC. That is 3 points you have. So all the 3 points lie on the line. Therefore, these 3 points are called collinear points. Next, come to non-collinear point. You see the diagram. Here D, E, F, they are not on the straight line. Okay, so they are not collinear. That is non-collinear points. Not on the same line. 3 or more points not on the same line. Then it is called non-collinear points. Okay. Next come to angles. When two rays begin from the same endpoint, then they form an angle. Two rays are the arms of the angle and the endpoint is the vertex of the angle. So angle, you know how to draw the diagram. That is one vertex. Clear? One vertex you have. Okay, there you will get angle. There you will get angle. Okay, you have two rays or the arms of the angle. Two rays from the vertex. You have to draw two rays. Clear? Then you will get angle. Okay, and the end point, that is that vertex is called end point of the two rays. That is one common point. Clear? The common point, okay, is called vertex of the angle. Clear? You see the image, first diagram. Okay, two arms having one common point. The common point is vertex. Clear? Here only you will get angle. So you have two rays with one common point. That is two rays intersecting at one point. There you will get angle. Okay, see the types of angles. So what are the types of angles? You have this also you have studied in lower class. So just to recall, first one acute angle, you see there, the tabular column you see, acute angle. An angle which is between 0 degree and 90 degree. An angle which is between 0 degree and 90 degree is called acute angle. You see the diagram. First diagram you see, this is acute angle, less than 90. Second one, right angle is exactly equal to 90 degree. See the second diagram, exactly 90 degree. Then it is called right angle. Come to next type, that is obtuse angle. An angle which is between 90 degree and 180 degree. An angle which is between 90 degree and 180 degree. That means more than 90 degree and less than 180 degree. More than 90 degree and less than 180 degree. That is obtuse angle. You see the third diagram. That is obtuse angle. That is uh, usually more than 90 degree. It has more than 90 degree. Then you come to next picture, reflex angle. What is reflex angle? An angle which is between more than 180 and less than 360. Then it is called reflex angle. See the next image. Okay, more than 180 degree. It is more than 180 degree. So it is called reflex angle. Then straight angle. What is straight angle? An angle which is exactly equal to 180 degree. An angle which is exactly equal to 180 degree. See the diagram. Straight angle. That is straight angle. Clear? Correctly 180 degree. Then complete angle. What is complete angle? An angle which is exactly equal to 360 degree. That means one complete rotation. Clear? See the angle, one complete rotation is called complete angle. Okay. So these are the types of angles. Always you have to remember. Next we will see complementary and supplementary angles. What is complementary angles? Sum of two angles is 90 degree. Then the two angles are called complementary angles. See, complementary angles are those which have the sum of two angles as 90 degree. You see the example, 25 degree is complementary angle of 65 degree. Both add, you are getting 90 or not? Yes. Now supplementary angles are those which have the sum of two angle as 180 degree. That means if the two angles you add means you should get 180 degree. Then the two angles are called supplementary angle. Example, you see 110 degree is supplementary angle of 70 degree. That means both you add 180. Exactly it is coming. So 180. 110 plus 70, that is 180. Therefore 110 and 70 degree are called supplementary angles. Okay, 110 degree and 70 degree are called supplementary angles. Clear? Next we will see some relation between two angles. You see the tabular column, angles, relation and image you have. First we will see adjacent angle. What is adjacent angle? If two angles have the same vertex and their one of the arm is common, then these angles are called adjacent angles. You see the diagram. Two angles we have, A and B. Two angles have the same vertex. Vertex is A. Vertex is A. And their one of the arm is common. One of the arm is common. You see here that is AD is common. AD is common. Then these angles, okay, that is A and B are called adjacent angles. Next you come to linear pair of angles. What is linear pair of angles? You see the diagram. One line is what? Straight. That is two non-common arms are straight. Clear? You see, if the two angles of the same vertex and one common arm, but the arms which are not common are making a line, then these are called the linear pair of angles. That means you see OA and OC. Clear? Two arms are straight. That is non-common arms are straight. Clear? Then you have one common arm, that is OB. It forms two angles. These two angles 1 and 2 are called linear pair of angles. Okay, so linear pair of angles, when you will get, that is just like what adjacent angle, just like adjacent angles. So linear pair of angles when you will get means when you have a straight line, then in the straight line if you have one common arm is there means two angles formed. The two angles 1 and 2 are called linear pair of angles. Next come to vertically opposite angles. If two lines intersect each other at a point, then the opposite angles are vertically opposite angles. You see two line, that is AB and CD, intersecting at one point, that is O. Clear? There it forms four angles. But you take opposite angles. Here two pair of opposite angle you have. Clear? Two pair of opposite angles. They are always equal. They are called vertically opposite angles. So that vertically opposite angles are equal. You might have studied in lower class also. Vertically opposite angles are equal. Okay.
Now we will see some examples of adjacent angles. Look at the following figures. You see the first figure. When you open a book, it looks like the above figure. Are you getting or not? In A and B, we find a pair of angles placed next to each other, just near by two angles, that is A and B. See the figure. Okay, here the adjacent angles formed. Look at the next figure. Look at this steering wheel of a car. At the center of the wheel, you find three angles being formed, lying next to one another. Three angles are very close to each other, so they are called the adjacent angles to one another. At the both vertices A and B, we find a pair of angles are placed next to each other. These angles are such that they have a common vertex and they have a common arm, and the non-common arms are on the either side of the common. You see the first figure, clearly will understand. At the center you have common vertex, and middle you have the common arm, and non-common arms are on the either side of the common arm. Such pair of angles are called adjacent angles. So remember, adjacent angles have a common vertex and a common arm, but no common interior points. Clear? Next we will see some examples of linear pair of angles. Observe a vegetable chopping board. A vegetable chopping board, the chopping blade makes a linear pair of angles with the board. Easily we can find out. You see the figure? Easily we can find out the linear pair of angles. The board is very straight. You see the knife cutter. There you will get two adjacent angles. These two adjacent angles are called linear pair of angles. Here the non-common arms are straight. You have one common arm. There you will get two adjacent angles. These two adjacent angles are called linear pair of angles. Okay, when you will get linear pair of angles, if the two non-common arms are straight line. Clear? You see the next picture, that is a pen stand. The pen makes a linear pair of angles with the stand. You see, clearly you can observe. Okay, here two non-common arms are straight, then common arm, that is pen, okay, makes two angles. It makes two angles, that is adjacent angles. The adjacent angles are called linear pair of angles. Next we will see some examples of vertically opposite angles. Next, take two pencils and tie them with the help of a rubber band at the middle as shown in the figure. Look at the four angles formed: angle 1, angle 2, angle 3, angle 4. Here, angle 1 is vertically opposite to angle 3. Are you getting? Angle 1 is vertically opposite to angle 3. Same way, angle 2 is vertically opposite to angle 4. So we call angle 1 and angle 3 a pair of vertically opposite angles. Both angles are vertically opposite. That's why it is called vertically opposite angles. Can you name other pair of vertically opposite angle? Yes, that is 2 and 4 are called vertically opposite angles. Does angle 1 appear to be equal to angle 3? Yes, both are same. Does angle 2 appear to be equal to angle 4? Yes, both are same. From this what you will understand? Always vertically opposite angles are equal. Clear? Vertically opposite angles are equal.